ditch push-ups and do this instead. A much more effective and much safer way to do push-up is what I'm about to show you. It is inspired by watching human babies. When we watch human babies, we see they do push-ups all the time, but there's certain things that need to be in place. Just because you can get yourself off the floor does not make that movement proper, doesn't make it functional, and definitely does not mean that you're safe, because you may hurt your back, you may hurt your shoulder, you may hurt your wrist. So I'm going to show you in this video what the alternative is and what you need to watch out for. When it comes to push-ups, a lot of times, at least from what I see on social media and in practice, I can see that people are just determined to push themselves off the floor at any cost. This is what dysfunction is. Push-ups is not meant to hurt your back. It is not meant to hurt you anywhere. What it needs to do and what it should do is practicing your whole body, holding a pose where your trunk is stabilizing itself. It is not, its weight is not being endured by your arms or your legs. Your leg connection to your trunk is nice and ideal. Your legs are playing their roles while the trunk is playing its role. So that connection, that border is nice and strong, not because your trunk's doing it or your legs are holding it, but because they all are working together. When it comes to pushing yourself off the floor, the trunk once again is holding itself up. So where is this trunk? Your trunk is basically the part of your body that is covered by gymnastic leotard. Your pelvis is part of your trunk. Your neck in this exercise is going to have to be in the right place and in continuum of your spine. So your neck cannot be dropped down. Believe it or not, when it came to doing push-ups, there were little baby steps that took place where your neck and your arms and your shoulder blades learned how to play together. Then there was a time where your whole body and your legs learned how to play together. Then they all came into the playground and they all played together. And that was when you started doing, about the time that you started doing modified plank and then full plank. So I'm going to show you the first step. So the first step is working on the neck, shoulder girdle, so that's your shoulder blade and your arms, this whole area here, and your mid-back playing together. This is what you did at later stages of age 3 months. By the way, if you have not subscribed to my channel, this is a great opportunity to do so. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so you get notified when I post videos. I've done a bunch of videos prelude to what I'm about to show you, which would be important for you to understand. So if you don't know how they work, make sure that you visit my website and see what tummy time looks like. So just type in tummy time and that should give you some of the videos that I've done on the subject. So this is late 3 months. You're going to be on your tummy, placing your hands under your shoulders, and this little bone on the pinky side of your wrist called pisiform is being pressed on. You're going to send the force from the top of the shoulders to the elbows and from the elbows to your pisiform. It's as if you're trying to glide yourself down. So press on your pisiform, shoulder blade slightly moves down your back, scrape your nose, tip off another inch, glide your neck up and lift. Of course, you're breathing biologically. Once again, that's a video I've done. We'll make sure we put biological breathing at the end of this video as well. So this is a good time for the neck, mid-back, arms, and shoulder blades to work together. Now, the next one, I'm showing you little basic beginning stages of how these all came together. The next one is what's referred to as low tabletop. For low tabletop, I'm going to sit diagonally. You're going to sit like this. If you don't have good knees, you can sit on a chair and do this on a coffee table if you want. A lower chair, of course. So you're going to clear, because I'm showing you the seated version, clear your knees. Once again, pisiforms on the ground. Your hands are as wide apart as your shoulder width. You're gliding your neck up like you practice, sending the shoulder blades down. You are pressing on, so again, from the top of the shoulder to the elbows and elbows to the pisiform, and you're lifting yourself up. Only you're not, let me turn around, you're not bending yourself up here. Everything is nice and neutral, meaning your whole spine is acting like as if it's fused. And you are lifting yourself up at the groin area. So that means if I had no arms, I should be able to get myself up and down. That's what I mean by saying your arms are not pushing your trunk up. Your trunk is pushing itself up. In this exercise, that rotation of the trunk over the thigh bone at the hip joint is what you're practicing. So going back to that first one where we push the chest bone off, if I push the chest bone up and go up, 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 now I'm in that stage where I'm not dropping my pelvis down. I'm learning to connect my legs to my trunk, stabilizing the area. I'm utilizing my knees to the top of my ankles to act like a lever, so my thigh muscles in the front and back and everything else is supporting that connection to the pelvis. My neck is holding itself up. A continuum of the spine. It is not dropped down. Shoulder blades pushed back. This is a modified plank. The next thing you want to do is you want to go on your big toe and your other toes and lift that up. And you hold. This is the progression of what we've done as babies to start doing our plank. Those things need to be in place and in place the right way. So then the question is, how do you know whether you're ready to do your push-ups? If you can do or hold the plank the way I showed you for 30 seconds without your back sagging, that's a good sign. Can you control your shoulder blades and keep them right there without locking your elbows and keep your neck up without any issues? That's another good sign. Now you're ready to do the push-up. So ditch the push-up the way you've been doing and make sure you do it functionally. Thanks for watching. Make sure you put your questions in the comment section below, and I'll do more videos on your questions. Take care.